Ever feel stuck, like constantly running away from a failure? We all set goals, but doesn't feel sometimes that we are pushing a boulder uphill. What if I told you that there are two completely different types of motivation, that understanding them probably could be the key to unlock our full potential? Get ready to introduce the must not and want to motivations spectrum to your life. Let's learn how radically these perspectives can motivate us. Optimize your approach and achieve your goals with less friction and more fulfillment. Let's unlock your full potential. I came to realize that the force behind our goals isn't always what we think. It is a hidden force, yet powerful. And here is what Shouk helped me to uncover about these hidden drivers. First, the quiet question. What is your real drive? Let's do a quick experiment. Think of a goal that you are trying to achieve. Think what drives you. Is it something that you want to achieve? Is it something that you're actually looking for or moving towards? Or is it something that you are trying to get away from or moving away from? This simple question probably will help you to uncover that force. Second, meet the want to and must not spectrum. This is the big idea, my friend. And I learned about it while we were in a leadership and management course, and how to deal with our colleagues, juniors, and team. And it's very interesting when you start thinking what motivates people. So for example, a lot of people are motivated by becoming better in their job, better in their life, achieving something big, or for example, reaching a status or a rank in their career. But also, on the other hand, there are people who are trying, for example, to move from a failed project or move from a bad past. Or, for example, they were unfortunate to be born in a difficult place or difficult location, and they are trying just to move away from that. And this is where we meet the want to versus the must not spectrum. So you will find people running towards joy, happiness, and a bright future. And also you will find people trying to run from pain, the fear of consequences, and the negative past. Understanding this spectrum isn't about judging. It is about understanding your real engine. And third, why this matters. A radical shift in perspective. Knowing this is not only an interesting concept that we would like to discuss. No. What we have found and what we were taught in that course, that people who are motivated by away from or running from something, they usually start in a high peak of energy. And the further they are away from that start point, which is the running from something, they found that the energy start declining. And probably because you start forgetting what you are running from, and that's why your energy goes down. However, they found that people who are running towards something that they want to, they probably start on an average level, not as high as the away from, no, just below. And they keep a sustainable energy all the way. They will probably pass through some fluctuant, and that is just like variable over the journey. However, they keep an average energy, and probably it's more sustainable and achievable. Therefore, let's dive into each type and how each work and how can we use them. First, unpacking the want-to motivation, the joyful pull. This is where you connect your goals to the inherent joy of the process itself. It is sustainable, energizing, and powerful. Unpacking the want-to motivation. This is when you truly enjoy what you are doing. This is when you are able to enjoy the journey. So for example, you're enjoying the exercise, you're enjoying the project that you are working on. And this is when you find that when you are practicing that activity, whatever it is, you find that it lights you up, which increases the passion, and probably achieving that goal is more and more possible. Second, decoding the must not motivation, the avoidance push, the dark side of must not motivation, that it is purely pushing you from fear and negative energy, and eventually it will deplete your energy and cause self-sabotage, and it feels like a constant struggle. With the must not to motivation, it's like studying because you are afraid to fail. It's like you are dieting because you are afraid from the health consequences, which makes you always feel burnt out and depleted because you're always running from a negative thing. And that doesn't really motivate your soul as much as making you running or escaping. It makes you always running. Shouk helped me and taught me that while the must not to is a very good start, the want to is what keeps you moving. And now I believe that it is time to probably understand which one is your motivator, which one is your dominant style. 3 steps to tune your drive to ultimate success. Step 1, identify your dominant style. We will walk together through few questions just to identify which really moves you, the must not to or the want to. And every goal that you have in your life, think about it. What is actually driving that goal? Are you running from something or are you moving to something? And probably it's good if you write it down. Eventually you will find that most people fall in the middle. They have some goals that they move towards you, and they have some goals that they are running from. And that balance is fine. Step 2, shift from must not to want to strategically. Try to inject more fun and positive energy in your activities, even those the one that you don't enjoy or probably purely pushed by negative motivation. And if it's needed and necessary and you need the must not motivation, use it as a sprint, not as a marathon. Reframe your goals. Look at every goal, and those ones that are must not, try to see a way of making them want to. And by reframing that goal, you probably start injecting that positive energy in that whole practice and activity. Your personalized plan for sustained drive. This balanced approach will probably help you achieve your goals with less friction and more fulfillment. It would make you feel happier and still get advantage of both type of motivations. I learned at the end that the key is to leverage both motivators in every goal. And they are so good, as one can be the kickstart and the other one can be the maintaining. These motivations and understanding them is like having the key to your engine. I would say at the end that understanding the must not to and the want to motivation was a game changer for my life and for the people around me. It helps me change the mindset of a lot of people, and probably I started with myself. To be honest, it also made me feel different about a lot of aspects of my life, where at some point they felt boring or something that I didn't like, to something that I can enjoy and I can see something different about that activity. At the end, I would say, if you are interested in discovering more honest conversations with your alter ego, you probably would like to watch my video about how can we change failure to our ticket to freedom. This is the link here. And remember, discipline, commitment, and always smile. Thank you for watching.